Our angels have so many ways of teaching us and helping us. They send us messages, and one of the most important places we receive messages is in our bodies, since we are in them all the time. Here's an interesting true story. Many years ago, I was at a conference, and I happened to meet a woman who was having a really hard time. She said, I don't know what it is. I keep on hemorrhaging, and I've been to so many doctors, and nothing they give me helps. They can't seem to stop it. Well, I listened, and I said, well, tell me about your life. What's happening? And as she described all the activities that she was doing, I realized she was draining herself with too much activity and never thinking about herself. And so I said, well, why don't you try this? For a little while, cut way back on your activities. Just do less, think about your needs more, your own self, and just cut way back and see if that helps. I saw her several months later with a big smile on her face, and she said, Susan, you'll never believe this. I'm not hemorrhaging anymore. And I said, well, what did you do? And she said, well, I cut way back on everything I was doing, and I stopped draining myself. And I went, there it is, a message from our angels through the body. So one of the ways that we learn is through our bodies, and illness, which is caused by fear, is often as a lesson for us, so we can learn something that we need to learn. Look at your body and see where it's hurting you, where it's bothering you, and then think of the symbol of that part of the body and what you are telling yourself. Here's some examples. If your shoulder is hurting, perhaps you are shouldering too much responsibility, and with each of the body parts, think of expressions that are used to describe that part of the body. How about your knees? If your knees are hurting, maybe you're being inflexible and you need to bend. Then there's the elbow. Are you finding enough elbow room in your life? The head. Overthinking. Then we have the eyes. So many people are having trouble with their eyesight, and what I see is they are not looking inside to understand what their whole being is telling them. And perhaps there's something in their life that they don't want to see. Then we have hearing. I often have thought that when a person becomes hard of hearing, it's because they are not listening to their own inner voice. Then we have the stomach. Well, of course, we have expressions like the gut. I can't stomach something. Or someone. Think of the expressions. Then we have the finger. Are you pointing your finger at something and upset with it? Or is someone pointing their finger at you? Then we have the nose. Well, perhaps something doesn't smell quite right in your life, and you are telling yourself through your nose. And then there are the feet. Is it hard to move forward? And this can also be the hips, the feet, the legs. Are you having a hard time moving forward in your life? Is there something that you need to do? Perhaps you need to slow down and give yourself permission to find a new way to walk forward in your life. Ask your angels. So as you can see, the body is an amazing messenger of the information we need to know, and as we listen to it, we can heal ourselves.